I read your book.
Barman, give that man a belt.
Welcome back. Let's have a conversation about utata. Let's have a conversation about remembering. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about how you can be part of something really special. Have you entered the Mandela Remembrance Walk and Run yet? It's on Sunday, the 10th of December, 2017 in Tshwane. And if you haven't yet, go to www.mandelawalkandrun.com. I've got a different address here, so let me just make sure I've got it right. It's www.mandelaremembrancewalk and run.com. One more time, www.mandelaremembrancewalkandrun.com. And if you're looking for the tickets, go to Tixa, TIXSA.co.za to enter. Brought to you by the Gauteng province in collaboration with the Nelson Mandela Foundation. In studio with me, it's Luzuka Koti, who is the communications director for the Nelson Mandela Foundation, and Kalusha Bwalia, 1988's CAF African Footballer of the Year, as well as Nelson Mandela Foundation Ambassador. Let me not get too excited about that because, you know, I'm a football person. Yeah. Let me come to Luzuko and find out a little bit more about Luzuko. The Nelson Mandela Remembrance Walk has been around for some time now. Has it been a success? And what are we looking forward to in this year's edition?
Well, you would know that this is one way that South Africans were coming together to remember Madiba since he passed away in 2013. So in 2014, we started having this walk, and all along it has been a walk that touches key points in the Tshwane area, the journey that Madiba traveled, particularly on his last days, Union Buildings, Kgosi Mampuru, and various other memorial sites. So we had always been walking all these years, but this year we're introducing the run because we thought that a lot of people have been actually asking to get involved with much more physical and more sporty activities, and therefore run was involved.
So I'm a South African or I'm a tourist. I'm fascinated by Utata. I want to celebrate and remember his journey through life. On the 10th of December, I can be in Pretoria, and I can either run 10 kilometers or walk 5 kilometers. The 10K is brand new. That's exciting. I'm looking forward to that. But where would I go? What would I see on this run or walk?
It's important what you're saying because it's family time. People can bring their children, you can bring your prams, people can bring friends and they can have a good time because there'll be other activities happening. It all starts and ends at the Union Buildings, but there are other key sites. You know the Mandela Street.
You can go past Kgosi Mampuru Prison, Freedom Park,
exactly, all
Palace
of
of Justice, Lilian Ngoyi Square, Mandela Street, Madiba Street.
All of them.
All of this is part of
ones. And we know that Madiba, at some point in his journey, both when he was ill as well as when he had passed on, he traveled all of that journey. So this is important for us and for people to connect and share a bit of Madiba during on that day. And I think all of us in South Africa, anywhere we will be on that day, will have a little bit of Madiba action that we will be engaged in.
Kalusha, I'm looking at the visuals here. Nobody's racing. Like, this is not a walk where people are walking to win. Am I right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a fun walk, fun run. I think in remembrance of the big man, icon, African world icon, Nelson Mandela. I think that if you have had anything to do with Nelson Mandela, inspired me very much. I had to. I remember in 1999 when we played a match, I had to travel 3 days to come and play in this match because of Nelson Mandela and what he signifies. So I'm looking forward. First time I'm going to run 10 kilometers. I hope I will manage. You have to come and walk or run. You were a striker. You were a striker. You remember? The people, they don't know that you were a striker.
And then they're like throwing in Utata, doing for Mandela. You know, yo. But
so it's not blackmail.
No. I mean, how can you say no? It's impossible to say no. Consider me in. I don't know if I'll run it, but I see the other contestants are cruising it. I'll cruise along with the rest of them and see what's going on.
Other people in South Africa, you know, whether rugby, associated with tennis, with everything. So this is very, very important. I think that everybody should come out and support the Nelson Mandela Fun Run.
He would have been alive 99 years. You've added the run this year, the 10-kilometer run. Next year's a big one as well.
21
so I want to warm up this year for what would it be, the 100th one next year? Yes. I need to be there this year, but are you going to do something even more next year? I'm just curious.
Look, next year is a big year. Madiba would have been 100 in 2018. He was born in 1918. 2018, he would have been 100 years. We are celebrating his centenary. We are putting out a big program. And we're going to unveil that on Tuesday this week, coming week, at the Nelson Mandela Foundation, when we will start the remembrance activities. So we will unveil the entire centenary program of Madiba. So there, we will also announce the 21-kilometer fun run and walk for 2018.
Even 21K is going to be for fun.
Yeah, well,
that's
actually very serious.
Let's just putting things.
We need professionals. Yeah, there. We need professionals there. We need people who are registered to run. We need all sorts of South Africans. But you must always think about this, Thomas. Our activities, our events are inclusive. Whether it's dialogue or it's sport, it has to be inclusive. So we don't want many people feeling that, oh, professionals only, we can't be involved. So everybody has to participate, and we feel that this is an opportunity to do that.
King Kalu.
Yes, sir.
Back in '99, you mentioned it. You played in that Mandela farewell game. You scored a brace for Mandela, for Africa, as we played the rest of the world. I can't forget that game. But what was it like? Because you're one of those people that had an opportunity to shake the great man's hand and also to be invited to an event to commemorate him. What was that like?
No, it was special. In this time, I used to play in Mexico, if you can allow me to say it. Played in Mexico, and so it's a long time. It's a long way to come over from Mexico to come. And the phone rang, and somebody said, "There's this match, the Nelson Mandela farewell game, that has to be played in conjunction with FIFA." So FIFA put out a rest of the world, and there are big players there. Thomas Hasler, he came, he played. Dunga was playing. Jack Songo. He came from Cameroon, so they had all the big players, and I was playing for Africa with Lucas Redebe, with Fish, Mark Fish. We had Fetumba playing with us, so it was a fantastic. Phil Masinga, he gave me the pass, by the way. So
he was giving you the supply. But now all those names, are they going to be part of the Remembrance Walk?
I know that Lucas Redebe is confirmed, so which is very good. So we hope. That more guys will come in.
No. We don't have time for hope, Kalusha. You've got a camera right here that you can look into and challenge those players. Name them and shame them like you did to me now. You made me part of the Nelson Mandela Remembrance Walk. Yes. Make others. Okay. So send a message to those guys. Who?
Thank you so much. I want to send a shout out, call out to all the former footballers, the players who are playing now, the rugby players, everybody. People around in South Africa to come out, on the 10th of December for the Nelson Mandela Remembrance Walk and Run.
Name one player, though, that you want to see there more than any other.
I want to see many players. I want to see many people.
Guy. Who's that one guy that you say?
I want the 1996 team to come.
Yes, that team.
Dr. Kumalo, everybody, Mark Fish. Everybody.
You've been challenged. 1996, you've been challenged, and it's an honor of Mandela, so you pretty much cannot say no. We'll keep a track on whether that challenge has been met. Now, I want to be part of it. What do I have to do? www.mandelaremembrancewalk.com. Is there a fee that I must pay, and where does that fee go? Yes. What happens now?
Well, all of this is done to encourage South Africans to remember, but also it contributes to the Nelson Mandela Foundation. 40 rands is the registration fee for the walk, and 60 rands will be for the run. And you can go on the site and register, but on Wednesday, the 6th of December, a full-on team will be in Pretoria at the Union Buildings, and they will be registering people who can't access online registration or who have problems with that, and they'll be able to get them on board, and as many people as possible, register your entire family, register your friends, get everybody involved in Union Buildings on Wednesday or online, and you can register also and follow the communications that happens on Twitter, Mandela RW, everywhere on Facebook. It's happening, and there's information that you can interact with. There will be packages and bags that people will walk away with on the day, and of course medals that will say you participated in the Mandela 2017 Mandela Walk and Run.
All for 40 Rand or 60 Rand?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's amazing. Luzuko Koti, thank you very much for being with us. King Kalu, are you running or walking?
I'm running. This time I want to run 10 kilometers. I don't know how long it will take me, but definitely I'm up for the challenge.
Kalusha Balia will be there running 10Ks as well. That left foot. We'll see the right one working now, because the left one worked brilliantly for soccer. Now the right one will also be doing some work. Get on the site. Do it right now while you're on your couch. It's www.mandela remembrance walkandrun.com. We're going to a break. We'll be back after this, and we'll be talking hip-hop dancing. A girl from Alberton in Las Vegas representing South Africa. This is a story that needs to be told.
Finally, getting the click in closer, right. Mowing the lawn without mowing the cable. When your washing machine gives you all your socks back.
With so many good deals at the Tops at Spa Subfest, you'll find any reason to celebrate. Get 2 bottles of Satrix the original Old Brown for only 55 Rand. Only at the Tops at Spa Subfest.
A shave others will notice, but your wallet won't. Gillette's best value 3-bladed razor gives you 7 clean shaves. Upgrade to the new Gillette Blue 3. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Come to think of it, make it in Amsterdam.
I'm gonna get what I want and I've got a reason.
Longer choices, slow brewed, extra matured.
Today on the Buy Smart list, new Jungle Muesli. South Africa's original oat champion now has a new range of nutritious, delicious muesli. Enjoy crunchy granola in plain or new cinnamon flavor, or mix it up with delicious mixed berries or tropical flavor with quality fruit, nuts and seeds. For the calorie conscious, Granola Light and Mixed Berries Light are low in sugar and fat, and Jungle Muesli clusters are a nutritious, tasty snack for any time, anywhere. Look for the new Jungle Muesli range. If they're on our list, make sure they're on yours.
Medical aid. When you spend every minute, every moment, every waking second thinking about how you can make it better, you tend to get kind of excited when you figure out how. Choose the medical aid that never stops thinking about you. Choose Bonitas.
It was a fearless move, choosing to distill, not just once or twice, but 3 times. Fearless enough to be different. It's always been the Jameson way. Jameson, triple distilled, twice as smooth. Buy Jameson Original for only $2.69 at any Pick and Pay liquor store.
Paparazzi, catch my fly and my coffee fresh.
She's smiling at herself. Bianca Bilson is one of the best hip-hop dancers in South Africa. You saw her doing her thing in the streets, showing off the neighbors that I got this. She's in studio with her mom, who calls herself Puleng. We'll find that story very shortly. But the one thing I know you didn't know at home was that hip-hop dancing, you can be at Proteas colors. You can become a South African who represents us overseas at hip-hop dancing. Welcome to the show, Bianca. Puleng, how are you?
All good, thank you.
Thank you.
Good. I don't even know where to begin. Let me just start first with Mom. Mom, this name Puleng, where did it even come from?
Thomas, we kept it as a surprise for you. Mara libito la ka ki Puleng. Ki holete Vrystaat, manaka ki Bianca, en er dansa die hip hop.
Yeah, South Africa is not new anymore. Well, okay, all right. Well, yeah, Puleng, okay, now I can Puleng is like I understand now. That's really impressive. So, Arushebi in the mall, it's rough.
Ke tla o tshwara man, o tla swaba, o tla nsheba, re tla bua.
You've been warned. There's a hip-hop mom out there. Hey. Bianca, let's get back to things, hip-hop dancing. Where did it all start for you?
Well, when I was a little baby, I was walking on my toes. And it was quite strange. People told me, or told my dad that they have to take me to a doctor to see what's wrong with me.
Because you're here?
And then, yeah, I'm on my toes.
Ballerina as a baby?
Yes. And then my grandmother, she told my dad, your daughter's going to become a dancer. And to this day forward, I'm a dancer. And hip-hop is literally the awesomest dance ever.
You just love hip-hop?
Yes. Well, not just hip-hop. I love all my dancing, my tap, my hip-hop, my ballet, my modern, everything.
But you've got to the top of the game. You're 12 years old. You're wearing the protea on your heart, and you are a protea at hip-hop dancing. Last year, 2016, where did it take you?
It took me to Vegas.
The USA?
Yes.
What was happening in Vegas?
Well, we competed in the competition HHI, which is the biggest competition, apparently.
In the whole world, like 50 countries, the best crews from everywhere. And this is, we're looking at some of the visuals there. These are you, this is your crew on stage in Las Vegas.
Yes.
What was that like?
Well, all I thought about was me in Vegas. Wow!
I made it, Mom. I'm in Vegas.
Yes! Like, that was all that was going through my body. And when I stepped on that stage, my heart was pumping of energy. It was like,
You were just doing it.
Yes.
Mapuleng, arubuya hanyan. Because Vegas is far. Boleteng.
Ke tsamaile Bianca. Ke ne sa batla o mo isa le one o na le monyane. Jale re be re tsamaya re le two, mara re tsamaile as a unit. Ba itse re tsamaye le HHI and kaofela Cape Town le Joburg re tsamaile as a team.
But before the show, you were telling them, hey, as much as we sing, but dansa, did good performance, man. Those other nations, what's wrong?
Yo. Hey, but it's gele, man. Hey, but it's got technicality, yo. Too much. And next Baba Japan, but dancer. The chopsticks in my eye corner isn't locking and popping.
Retrachaki, Japan, di China.
Just
go jive.
Go jive, yo. I parigele, yo.
Huh?
Ritile swabile.
Yeah, your mom's saying the competition was tough, man. As much as it was fun, the other countries are a little bit ahead of us in South Africa when it comes to hip-hop dancing, and it's quite a big gap.
Yes.
So you saw amazing things. You were like, we're ready, we're good, our routine is on, and then you looked on stage and saw some of the others and thought...
Our jaws dropped. We were like,
Huh?
Are we even gonna make it through the finals?
You were there?
Yes.
And then you didn't, right? Didn't get to the final?
Well, there were like 40 teams. And we came 36 out of those 40.
Yo, that's
so I thought that we did really good.
Maar give 4 from the back, Mos. There was only 4 from the back. But the point is, you were the first, though, Bianca. So that's also an important thing. You are one of the first ever kids in South Africa to get a Proteas jacket for hip-hop dancing. Other kids now because it's like holidays starting, are watching this and thinking, I want to be part of this? How do they do it?
How
did you do it? What's the advice?
Well, you should work hard on what you want to do. So if you want to start dancing, you have to get your mind in, you have to practice, you have to get this right. And also, with dancing, it's not all sloppy and this is so stupid. You have to work on arms, legs, coordination, everything, timing.
So, if I go to like a nightclub and I'm dancing to the hip-hop music, am I ready?
No.
No? No?
No.
I got Jay-Z in the background, I'm there, I'm feeling it, I'm doing my moves, I'm not ready to compete?
Not enough space.
Not even close?
No.
It's a lot more than that.
Yes.
Mom, there's a little bit more, ne, Mapuleng? Because I know there are people there that are excited now. They're like, oh, I want my kids to be involved in this. It looks so great. What must they do? Like, where should they go first if they want to become dancers at a national level like Bianca's be able to do?
So there's quite a couple of studios that are affiliated with Hip Hop International South Africa.
So that's the important thing. Google Hip Hop International South Africa.
South Africa. And it is Vance and Fairchild. They are affiliated with the Dance Federation, where they then they've put the whole bowl rolling of the bowl so that the children can get their Protea colors. So you have to enter their competitions, and they have like where you go and you work in stages, where you eventually work yourself up, where you then go to the finals, where you then qualify to represent South Africa.
Last question. Bianca, how often do you train? How often do you practice?
Well, for my schedules, it's every day of the week.
How long every day?
So, it's almost like 4 hours a day.
So when's the time for homework? You're 12.
Well, fortunately for me, I don't get homework because I'm homeschooled.
Mom's making sure. Ma, where's our show? The dancing, homeschooling, preparing her. Or what one day?
Nna ke batla Bianca mamele pelo ya hae ka mo yena batlang ntho a batlang ho etsa mara yena ho na le passion ya ho dansa jwale ke batla Bianca a thuse bana ba bang ba sa kgoneng, and there's a lot of help outside there with children with disabilities that they can learn and they can get stimulated by someone like Bianca. The competition out there is tough. It's going to need a lot of work, but and a lot of training, and a lot of people must come from that have been overseas, must bring back all that new techniques, and they must come and they must develop the children.
You've been itching. I can see you wanting to move. You wanted to, have you got like a pop or a lock that you can just show South Africa? You ready?
So yes.
You good?
Yes.
Let's just see just one thing. Just give us something. Stand up. South Africa's waiting for you. Bianca's one of the best at hip-hop in South Africa. She's going to give you just the shortest little sample, Bianca. Show South Africa just a little sample of what you got.
Okay.
There you go. And then you've been served, South Africa. You have just been served. Thank you very much, Mapuleng Radleboga. Thank you, Bianca, for being with us, and keep doing what you're doing, man. It's brilliant. You're inspiring a lot of youngsters outside there in South Africa.
Thank you so much.
But before you leave,
sorry.
Well, if you stand, then I can't do what I need to do next, which is to tell people and find out for them. Have you entered the Mandela Remembrance Walk and Run yet? It's on Sunday, the 10th of December. This year in Tshwane, and if you haven't got your entrance in yet, go on to www.mandelawalkandrun.com. Now that address is one more time, www.mandelaremembranceWalkandRun.com, or go to tixa.co.za to enter. Brought to you by the Gauteng province in collaboration with the Nelson Mandela Foundation. After the break, Manib Josephs talks Telkom Knockout.